You'll soon notice gas prices drop a little across central Indiana.
That's because Indiana Governor Mike Braun today signed an executive order, in effect suspending the state sales tax on gasoline. Emily Longnecker joins us now live with how this is going to work. Emily?
Hi, ladies. Yeah, this is a 30-day holiday on the gas sales tax, meaning for 30 days, Hoosiers will not have to pay sales tax on the gas that they buy when they fill up their vehicles at the pump. You could see the impact on what you pay at the pump by early next week, if not sooner. The governor is calling on gas retailers to make sure the savings gets passed on to the consumer and says the state will make sure that happens. There are two kinds of taxes Hoosiers pay at the pump. One is the sales tax on gas, which the governor is suspending by declaring this emergency. That sales tax changes with the price of gas. There's also something called an excise tax. That's a flat per gallon tax that doesn't change. The governor was asked if he considers suspending that too, something that would require lawmakers' approval.
Anything lawmakers would need to do, of course, we'd have to come into session to do it, and I would welcome them to look at it. This is action I can take on my own, and I hope they're going to support it, because if not, they're misreading what we need to do. Anything more comprehensive or beyond the emergency portion of what I can do as governor, it would take that kind of action.
House Democrats say they support this suspension and also say they asked for something similar in 2022.
This is what Hoosiers need right now, is to suspend the gas tax because of the gas being over $4 a gallon. The economic impact of it is yet to be seen, but we know there is some relief, and we're very supportive of that. It is about
Now, after this 30 days is over, Governor Braun says he'll assess the situation and possibly look at extending the suspension on this sales tax for another 30 days, but he says there are no guarantees on that. Now, today's move comes with some support from several Republican lawmakers. There were several Republican senators that were calling on the governor to suspend this sales tax on gas. Many feel and said that the state has some reserves. They have money in their savings, and they felt like the state had the money that they could do this and give this kind of relief to Hoosiers, and that was a sentiment again echoed by Democrats. Representative Greg Porter said the same thing this afternoon. And Felicia?
All right, Emily Longnecker reporting live for us tonight. Now, keep in mind on the national level, some lawmakers are also trying to provide some relief at the gas pump.
Two Democratic senators are co-sponsoring the Gas Prices Relief Act, and it would suspend the federal gas tax, which is currently a little more than 18 cents a gallon, through October 1st. There's a similar measure in the House.
At a cabinet meeting just last week, President Trump says he's thought about suspending the federal gas tax, but then said it should be up to the states.
The president cannot suspend the federal tax on his own. Congress would need to approve it. And you can check out the lowest gas prices across central Indiana on our website.
All you have to do is go to WTHR.com/gas prices. And at last check there, we saw gasoline for $3.65 in Noblesville and $3.79 in Indy.